Oh my gosh, guys, I found a absolute gem of a truck. You're not gonna believe the miles on this thing. This truck is incredible. So look what we have here. This is a 2017 Ram 2500 6.4 Hemi. Crew cab, short bed, four-wheel drive, you know the drill. It is a Laramie, okay? Look at the inside of this thing. It is like literally brand new. And yes, we do detail them, but detail can only hide so much. And this truck has nothing to hide except for one little scratch in the little plastic or glass there. But check out these miles. 36,000 miles on this thing. This is absolutely insane. Look how nice it is on the inside, guys. I hope this comes through on camera, but this thing is truly an absolute peach. It's two-tone color. I'm usually not the biggest fan, but this one looks really, really nice. Combined with the color match Lear camper, I mean, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. Check out the bed here. Oh my gosh, guys, this is one of those trucks that you find like once a year, once every 2 years we'll get something in like this. So guys, who would this truck be right for? The tow ratings on this truck are a little bit interesting to me because it's only rated to tow like 12,000 something pounds, which I know what you're gonna say, there's a lot of new half tons that can tow that much, Matt, but any of you that have towed the same load, and you particularly notice it with any kind of box style trailer, like a camp trailer, an enclosed trailer, something like that. If you're towing a 10,000 pound enclosed trailer, camp trailer, with a 3/4 ton truck, you know, diesel, gas, whatever, 3/4 ton versus half ton, all equipped the same, you know, say you're using a weight distribution on both, whatever, your experience in the heavy duty is gonna be so much better. I mean, it's just a bigger, heavier truck. Bigger brakes, I mean the whole nine, right? Put the payload up right here. It's just over 3,000 pounds, which is pretty solid. You know, this is just one of those trucks that is what so many people say they want, which is just kind of an old classic truck. Four-wheel drive, give me four-wheel drive, give me a V8, give me a good 6-speed. And that's exactly what this has. Before you make your Ram transmission jokes, these transmissions in the gas trucks were more than fine. This one has your trailer brake built in, heated, cooled seats. I love this generation of truck. I think it was really a sweet spot that we didn't necessarily appreciate when it was here because it's up to date, it's modern, but it's not as insane as some of the new stuff. Like, this is a very useful screen. This is a useful screen, but it's not so big that it's, you know, just insane. Same thing down here. You know, you're modern, but you're not a spaceship. If you guys are subscribers, you know that I work over here at a Ram truck store. We got this one in on trade. I'll leave a link to this one as well as my email down in the description below. If you want to email or anything, check anything out, let me know. This truck is incredible. As of right now, it's available. Today's the 20th of July. We just got it in and I had to make a video very quickly. This generation of 6.4 was 410 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. I'll also put this window sticker up on the screen real quick. As you can see, it's a 373 rear end, so it's not the 410, not the big towing one, but a little better fuel economy when you're just cruising around. A little better fuel economy, won't tow quite as much, but if you're only towing 8 or 9, 10,000 pounds and you still want that HD feel, I mean, man, this truck's gonna be really hard to beat. And now, yes, I know, everybody's dream is to have the diesel. So is mine. But guys, some of those new trucks are so expensive. Having this truck, I mean, truly, this truck is gonna tow any of your regular camp trailers, your side-by-side, your boat, any of that stuff just fine, with room to spare, with the camper. I mean, I try not to sound salesy on YouTube most of the time, but it's really hard not to with this truck because whether you like Rams or not or whatever, you can agree this truck is an absolute gem of a find. I know it's not a diesel, like I said, but for a lot of people modern day, they don't necessarily want the diesel. Well, we all want the diesel. They don't want to pay for the diesel. It's so expensive. Your maintenance is so expensive. Where this truck is rated to do everything that in early 2000s, even 1-ton diesels were rated to do, non-dualies, obviously. Like I had a 2004 F350, yes, 6.0, spare me, we could have a different conversation, but that truck was rated to tow like the same as this truck, and that was a diesel and a 1-ton, right? So this truck is going to do a lot of things that you thought you needed in the early, late 90s, early 2000s as far as diesel goes. I mean, honestly, guys, I'm around trucks all day, every day. I've been in the car business for 6 years. I'm used to vehicles by now. They don't really get me excited that often, but something like this is really hard to not get excited about. I would probably buy this truck if I were wanting to buy a truck at the moment. I'm pretty happy with mine for now, but gosh dang, guys, this thing is an absolute beauty. All right, guys, I threw a dealer plate in here. I'm gonna take you for a drive so we can take a peek and you just get kind of an idea. All right, there we go, we're in drive. You guys can get a little better look at this stuff right here. Take a good look at the screen. I got the cooled seat going. It does seem to be working pretty good, but let's go for a spin in this thing. As you can see, we have tons and tons and tons of trucks. So that's kind of what I was saying. I'm so used to them by now. I'm surrounded by them on a regular basis, all the different brands, all the everything, that nothing really wows me anymore except for very, very unique circumstances like this one. Now, you guys know, I'm sure, the 6.4 Hemi gets a little bit picked on in the heavy-duty world, which I don't really know why. I mean, it's definitely not earth-shattering power in this application. You're probably not going to win any races against a high-output Power Stroke or something, but that's not really what it's for. What these trucks are really for is to bridge the gap from the guy that maybe used to have a half-ton and he doesn't really want to buy a diesel, and they do a great job at that. It's still plenty of power, it's good power, it's still a heavier duty truck with a better life cycle than a lot of your half-tons. It is better for those applications while still giving you that, not jumping all the way into those super expensive diesel costs. Tell me if any of you guys notice this. As I'm driving, I just noticed that wiper arm doesn't have a blade on it. All right, we got a red light here, so we'll come to a stop. But overall driving, like I say, guys, I mean, it's not a power monster. I'll give you half throttle off the line here or something like that so you could see. But again, I'd be curious to tow with this truck. I know some guys have done some videos like JB Reviews and TFL and things like that, and I know it's never the champion of the heavy-duty class range, but they're also never bad. They're good, reliable setup, a good solid truck, and if you're towing just some regular stuff, it's gonna be a very, very good truck for you. So if you guys are after something like this, I mean, I really try not to be salesy, but we do ship everywhere. If you want to, let me know. All right, we got the green light. So right here, it just increased a little bit to about half throttle or so. And again, I'm not trying to win any races, and you may not win any races in this truck, but if you are just nice to it and treat it well, man, this truck should last you a really, really long time, which is what they are for, right? This is a very durable, good engine overall, good transmission overall. I mean, like I say, guys, this truck, I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry to keep repeating myself, but my goodness, this truck really does speak for itself. Alright guys, I put it in tow haul. I'm on the highway here, not going exceptionally fast. I really just wanted to see how it feels in tow haul, if it feels much different. See if there's much of an, engine brake, trans brake, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of see how it feels overall. I'm driven a lot of diesels. Obviously, it's not going to be an exhaust brake, but maybe it'll feel reasonably better than a lot of stuff in the half tons. Alright, we're at 66, coming up here to where we're going to slow down. Get up here a little ways. I think 65 is a good number to start from, so I'll just let off the throttle and see if it does anything by itself. See, those RPMs maybe changed a little bit, but nothing too exciting. Let's give it some brake. And again, we're not towing anything. I'm sure it kind of knows that. I mean, it goes up a little bit, but it's nothing crazy impressive as of yet, but again, we're not really towing anything either. The other thing is towing. You obviously have your manual shift capabilities right here. You can downshift, upshift as you please. That's very important to do in a lot of these trucks, especially half tons and these gas 3/4 tons. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to come and show you this truck. It is incredible, such low miles, and it's in such good shape overall. Couple minor tiny things, but it is near flawless. But anyways, guys, don't forget to drop a like, leave me a comment, let me know if you think I'm right or wrong, whatever. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.